All right, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Saturday, the 19th of February, 2022. Today, we are doing the certificate workshop and we're going over the 7 wonders of the world. Wanted to kind of share some different ideas of ways you can market yourself. And this has always been something like my bucket list, go through and try to hit one of them each year if possible and stuff. Again, we're travel agents, so why not? Because you can work from anywhere in the world. So I thought this was kind of a fun one to try to get in and do. So we're going to look at what the 7 wonders are. And then I thought we could go into Trafalgar, which is one of our preferred vendors, and just play around with it a little, see the where you can post and stuff. I know Trafalgar and Globus are 2 of the good international vendors that we use. So again, just kind of a fun thing to do. If you're new with us, welcome. We actually, Sierra just joined 10 days ago. Welcome. So we do these on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And the way I started to do it was my mentor kept saying, Marnie, did you finish Princess so we can go on our free cruise? Did you finish Disney so we can get our free Disney passes? And I was like, no, not yet. I will. Now, at the time, of course, I was working full time. But then I fired my boss and I still didn't do it. So I was like, you know what? The only way that I can do this, again, to be accountable, she was my accountability partner, which reminds me, I need to set those up this weekend. So if you haven't filled that form out, make sure you do so I can get you a partner. But so I was like, okay, so I can hold myself accountable. I started saying, hey, I'm going to do these trainings once a week. And then I thought, you know what, why not invite other people to do it with us? So that's what I did. That's what this is. So we've been doing it. Katie, I'll send you the form in here. So we started doing it a while ago. So as you see that on my YouTube channel, we got tons and tons of trainings in here. Okay, the voucher, the accountability program, how to team build, how to do instant commissions. But again, the travel presentation
even. Okay, Italy, Europe, Fiji. So many. So you know what? Sandy Gunderson did us an amazing favor, and I'm going to show you that. But right here, Carmen, daily commissions, guys, get in and make money daily. Okay, so watch some of these. I'm going to put the link in our chat. Here you go. But also over here, Sandy in our incentive voucher group put the whole list of my trainings in order. So as you see, we've done Carnival, we've done Britain, we've done Cunard, Disney. So now you can just go to this spreadsheet and go one by one and get your own certificates. Now, I think like right here, we just did Sri Lanka yesterday. Okay, print your certificates, post them, let people know that you are now a specialist. Okay, so just wanted to share that with you where these are. Cunard and Princess are the ones that you get a free cruise once you complete the training, and we still have to do the final test. So what I want to explain to you guys is get it in and do these if you want to do the final test with us. We're going to do that in March. Okay, so you still have time to catch up. Again, go through the trainings. All the answers are right there for you. Okay, Virgin Voyages, another big one is Jamaica. Okay, if you do Jamaica up here, you become a One Love specialist, and they give you fam trips. Okay, I got to go to Jamaica for free last year for 3 free nights. So that's what these are about, guys. It's learning the different destinations, learning the different vendors, but then also becoming a specialist. And now you're going to start getting all kinds of promotional material, invited on, fam trips, special events, etc. Okay, so it's not just learning, you're also obtaining stuff too. So just wanted to share that. Okay, all right. So Joshua,
I try to post them, but it don't let me. Okay, so what I do, just so you guys know, I just, I will go in and, like in this particular case, my certificate, I just hit save or download it, hold the picture, save the picture. And then all I do is go into my Facebook page and then pull the picture up. Okay. Kathy, yeah, I saw this morning. Sorry, I just woke up, guys. That you're having trouble with Royal Caribbean. So we'll go over that when we're done here. To see what the issue is, okay? Because you should be able to just go into the link and start training, but I'll show you. So as you see here, I just take the picture and I post. Sorry, I've been posting some fun food stuff. But like here, okay, one of my, the guy that did my website actually created this for me. So again, you just save the picture and then post it. You know, I pulled this, I think, from Instagram, okay? So again, you guys can pull any of the ones that I have. So like you could do a right click, copy image, save image, and then post it on your own page. In life, many things don't go according to plan. Save the image and post it on your page. All right. Goal is multiple streams of income, not multiple jobs. Archer travel information. Go to the beach. So you guys can share anything I have on here, okay? So it's all available to you. And afterwards, if you want to stay on board, I know Kathy wanted us to show some of that also, how to post and stuff. So I kind of volunteered Christine Whitaker to do it with me because she doesn't know till now. But she's really good at posting and doing mock bookings. And then anybody else on here that wants to stay on board, maybe share your expertise or learn, we'd love to have you. Okay. So again, right here, what type of traveler are you? Again, you need to start posting, guys. Post interaction, post personal, and post just something inspirational or something. So this is one to try to get people talking. Which one are you? Now this one I didn't get an actual, I know on one of mine I did, so I didn't get much interaction on that. I got to see why. This one's pretty funny. This one's kind of funny too. The cashier told me to strip down facing me. By the time I realized they meant my debit card, it was too late. Again, something funny. I always try to make people laugh and stuff. Okay, let's get going. All right, again, if you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to build theirs. You don't want that, right? Again, my daughter is now an independent contractor also, okay? My other daughter just turned 30. She's got 2 businesses going for herself. So all I'm saying is stay positive, stay focused, and you guys can, you know, be amazing agents, okay? All right, so first off, again, can everybody hear me, see me, and are you ready? I don't think this one will actually have a test, so you're lucky there. But on a lot of these, yeah, there's tests, and some of them are pretty complicated. That's why it's good to watch those YouTube, okay? I feel like I'm underwater. I don't know if I'm getting sick. All right, 7 wonders of the world. Out with the old, in with the new. So holding a great historical significance and symbolizing cultural heritage, both the old and new, 7 wonders of the world are a must for every traveler to explore once in a lifetime. Though only the ruins remain of a majority of the old wonders, travelers can surely witness the charm of the new wonders of the world with exciting international tour packages. Let's take a look. All right, so you have wish to know more about the 7 wonders of the world. There truly have some charisma that had attracted the globetrotters from across the globe to experience their magnificent beauty. Here are the details about the old 7 wonders of the world. Okay, so you got the Great Pyramid of Giza. Of all the ancient, and again, guys, I want to apologize for my pronunciation on some of these. So, you know, please forgive me. Okay. And if you want to correct me, I'm all for it. All right. So of all the ancient 7 wonders of the world, the Great Pyramid of Giza is the one and only one wonder that has survived to stand tall through thick and thin. constructed between the period of 2584 BC and 2561 BC. It is the largest of all three pyramids, with a base of about 230 meters and a height of 146 meters. Best time to visit is September to April. The location is Al Haram, Nazlet, El Saman, El Haram, Giza, Governorate, and Egypt. All right, nearby attractions: the Great Sphinx of Giza, Giza Plateau, Grand Egyptian Museum, and more. Other things to do while you're in Giza: sightseeing, sound and light show, camel safari, quad biking, horseback riding, and more. Okay. And then must read 20 ancient lost cities of the world that were eventually discovered. So you could click on that and then find out more interesting information. Okay. So these are lost cities that you can check out. So again, this may be something that you want to like save in your in a file. Again, I recommend doing either a binder or a file online, you know, on your computer, and saving these. So when you do have somebody, like we just did New Orleans, okay, now you can refer back to New Orleans to see what the best wedding planner or location is, and what they offer and everything. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. So we have Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, considered to be one of the architectural masterpieces in the list of 7 wonders of the world. Only the ruins remain of the great Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, which was destroyed by califaction and floods. Located right in the heart of Turkey, the temple was unearthed again in 1869 in the city of Izmir and was recognized as the World Heritage Site in the year of 2014. All right, and just so you guys know, last year I got invited to a FAM trip, familiarization trip. Again, they're learning trips, okay? So they're work related, you get to write it off. Most of the time, they're either free or highly discounted. This particular one went to Turkey and Croatia for 9 full days. And then you got, you only paid $600 for the entire trip. All right, so a couple of my agents went. Most likely they were probably got to see this. I don't know. But what I'm saying is a lot of people are, you know, like when I went to Jamaica, my boyfriend at the time wasn't an agent. So he wasn't invited and I couldn't take him. But now he signed up, he got his CLIA card, he's ready for the next FAM trip. Okay. So what I'm saying is that's why we do these. So you learn, and just like New Orleans, I sent away, they do FAM trips in the summer and in December. So I did send away to get information. So hopefully we're going to do a group trip to New Orleans. Okay. So if you're interested, keep active in our file, in our chat, because I will be posting that. And remind me maybe after I'll look and see if I got an email yet. All right. So the best time to visit is April to May and September to mid-November. The location is Ataturk Mahalisa, Dr. Sabri Yala Bulvar, and Izmir, Turkey. Okay, you got that? Brett, most of the time you do, because they want to show that you're a legit travel agent. And remember, with CLIA now, we are a platinum agency, and we're also one of the top 10 agencies in the US. And so right now it's only $69 to get your CLIA card, guys. And again, it's a write-off. But you get all kinds of perks and upgrades and everything with it. So it is worth it, okay? You show your card everywhere you go. Yeah, definitely, okay? All right, so nearby attractions to the Temple of Artemis is Hagia Sophia, Topkapi Palace, Sultan Ahmed Mosque, and more. And then other things to do in Turkey. Yay, Olga, congratulations. Explore the thermal spa terraces at Pamukkale, shopping at Grand Bazaar, explore the Spice Bazaar, and more. again, suggested read Hollywood locations, places around the world where these popular movies were shot. Okay, so we click over there, check that out. All right. So Hollywood locations, so kind of cool, you know. When my son went to Hawaii a few months ago, he made sure they went on the tour for Jurassic Park over there. Here for Twilight. Yeah, Sierra, and I'm going to show you also after this, okay? But it is under the Travel Cafe, and I'll show you the benefits to it too. The Hobbit, look at that in New Zealand. So again, cool places, guys. Go in and check these out. Sorry, I've got a house full of animals. All right. Hanging Gardens of Babylon, okay? Though the ruins of Babylon are established in the city of Al-Hilal in Iraq currently, where do we find these? Chelsea, are you talking about the Seven Wonders? What we're going off right now? This is just a site that I found that's kind of given us information. So here's the site if you want to click on it. Thank you, Brett. Again, we're just talking about them. This may be like somebody else's travel site or something, so I'm not, you know, recommending to sign up for them or anything like that. I'm just right now today, we're just kind of sharing because I always wanted to put it on my bucket list. Okay, so we're just sharing these different ideas. Again, maybe you want to post, hey guys, who wants to visit da da da, or look at the Seven Wonders. Tell me which one you want to do. Again, post, get interaction, get people commenting, and then you never know, there's your, you know, your leads, your clients now. Okay. Take some of these pictures and post it. Okay. Again, you want to post about you. You don't want to post this site. You don't want them to go and book directly with these guys, right? So remember that. All right. So though the ruins of Babylon are established here in Iraq, currently the existence of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon remains as mysterious as ever. It is believed that around 600 BC, King Nebuchadnezzar built the Hanging Gardens for his wife Amethyst, which did not really hang. However, the ancient wonder remains open to the speculations of historians who have often found themselves blank due to the lack of evidence of any kind in the Babylonian history. Okay, so do. All right, best time to visit, October to November. It is located in Iraq. Nearby attractions is the Sami Abdul Rahman Park, Citadel of Arbil, and Erbil Kurdistan, and more. Things to do other than the attractions: shopping in the family mall, explore the Iraq Museum in Baghdad, visit the Amna Suraka in Sulaimania, and more. Again, please forgive me. All right, their honeymoon trip to Europe was so beautiful, looks like a dream. Again, just pop over here and then, you know, get different ideas. You want to, you know, a Europe 11-day itinerary. Again, share different ideas and stuff. So that's always what's good about these different trainings that we do. They give you lots of ideas, itineraries, how long it takes to get to someplace and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. So again, these are just different ideas for you. Then you have the Lighthouse of Alexandria, much famed to be the pride of the Ptolemaic kingdom. The Lighthouse of Alexandria was built between 280 and 247 BC at a height of about 450 feet tall. Sorry. The lighthouse remained the tallest architectural marvel in the world for a very long time until it was completely shattered by earthquakes in 956 AD and 1323 AD. Aw, kind of sad, huh? So that's why, you know, hopefully we'll see it. But I went to Chichen Itza, okay, that pyramid. And when I went, I was able to go down underneath where they did the sacrifices, and we were able to climb to the top. So I should have pictures on my Facebook. But again, guys, get out and travel now because, like, you know, things, you know, fall apart, they block things off, because now you can't. Now you just can walk around it, okay? So luckily my kids remember me taking them there, and they're going up. All right, so the best time to visit this is March to April and late September to early November. Location is Pharos, Alexandria, Egypt. Nearby attractions, Bibliotheca Alexandrine, sorry, again, Montaza Palace Gardens, Fort Quatby, and more. Other things to do, explore the catacombs of Kam el Shakafa, visit Pompey's Pillar, enjoy a heritage tour in Alexandria, and more. 35 greatest underwater wonders of the world that will leave you dumbfounded. I love water ones. Let's see if it pulls up. Maybe not. Okay. Try that later. Planning your holiday but confused where to go, these travel stories help you find your best trip. How about the statue of Zeus at Olympia, dedicated to the famous Greek god of Zeus? The statue of Zeus is located in the heart of Olympia, that is set on the western coast of Greece, and is famous for Olympic Games. A massive statue that once stood tall at a height of 42 feet was completely sculpted in wood first, and was later covered with ivory and gold panels. Destroyed in an unfortunate fire during the 5th century AD, this statue took about 12 years to be perfected by Phidias, the sculptor. Then best time to visit, mid-April to mid-June, or September to mid-October. It is located in Olympia, Greece. We actually just did a training on Greece yesterday. I will be posting that one. Nearby attractions, Archaeological Museum of Olympia, Temple of Hera, Philippion, and more. Other things to do, explore ancient Olympia, visit Temple of Olympian Zeus in Athens, and more. So let's look at the temple. All right, there, Temple of Zeus, about the temple and similar locations, etc. Okay. Nightlight, things to do, etc. Again, our job is research. Okay, we're really researchers, right? Because first we want to find them the best, place to go and what to do, and then the best price. Okay, so again, we're researchers. You want to play around and look around and find the best for your clients. All right, 8 favorite incredible India ads that will strike a chord in your heart. Okay, let's see what this is. So again, this is something that you may want to click a right click, save the image, and who wants to go to India, and then share some great things about that. Again, remind me when we go to postings, I want to show you the social media site that has free social media flyers for you and stuff. All right. How about the Mausoleum of Holocarnasus? Okay. So again, none of these ring a bell with the wonders of the world that I'm used to, right? Because maybe these are the new ones, okay? I think that's what it said. So hopefully we'll go through the old ones also. So a tomb built from Mausolus, the ruler of Caria and the Persian governor. It took 4 Greek sculptures to perfect the mausoleum at Holocarnasus. To a height, these are the ancient ones. Okay, thank you. To the height of 45 meters between 353 BC and 350 BC, being one of the 7 wonders of the world, which survived to a great extent. Mausoleum at Holocarnasus was eventually shattered by a successive series of earthquakes. Again, sad, 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 Best time to visit, April to May and October to November. Location is Turkey. Nearby attractions, Konos Beach, Bodrum Castle, Tios, Marmaris Castle, and more. Other things to do, paragliding in Babadag, explore the beaches of Sadir Island, camping in Butterfly Valley, Thethary, and more. How about the 30 creepiest abandoned places in the world? Ruins of a forgotten world. That'd be kind of fun to do during Halloween, right? All right, an abandoned castle here, New York. Ooh, beautiful. We're going to do a training on New York, Belgium, Scotland. Has anybody here stayed in a castle? I know one of our agents over in Australia just stayed in one and posted on Facebook. That was kind of cool. The husband said he felt the ghost, you know. Italy, look at that. So again, always something to see and do. All right, Colossus of Rhodes. Okay, remember the giant statue in Game of Thrones? Well, it does not come as a surprise to know that the inspiration was taken from the famous Colossus of Rhodes, signifying the victory over Antigonus, the first Monothelius, the ruler of Cyprus. Colossus of Rhodes, the statue of Greek god of sun, was constructed in Mystery of the Abandoned. Cool, Natalie, thank you. I'll have to tell my boyfriend, we watch a lot of those things. I like Night at the Museum too, or whatever. That's kind of cool. All right. Oops, where was I? Oh, it's in Greece. Okay, nearby attractions. It was constructed and was destroyed by the ruins post 54 years in an earthquake. April to May and October to November, best time to visit. It's in Greece. Nearby attractions, Castello, Acropolis of Rhodes, Sabika Beach, Philariamus, and more. Other things to do: windsurfing, kite surfing at Presonissa, explore the Valley of the Butterflies, enjoy snorkeling at Antony Quinn Bay, and more. 12 best islands in Europe for honeymoons. Okay, guys, so again, this may be one you want to save in your file to recommend if it does come up. Maybe I have too much open. All right. Now, these are the new wonders of the world. Okay, now these are the ones I know. Okay, Taj Mahal. Yes, we all know that, right? All right. So these were out with the old, in with the new. Okay, Taj Mahal, India, built by the famous Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan for its favorite wife, okay, Mumtaz Mahal. The iconic structure of Taj Mahal is the pride of India and, more importantly, an epitome of love. Built as early as the 16th century, Taj Mahal is the crown of India, which is constructed purely of ivory white marble and is best witnessed during sunrise. Wow, see, that's what I want to do, right? Height, 73 meters, the timing 8 to 5, during full moon 8:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Best time to visit, November to March. Location is in Dharmapura Forest Colony, Tajgara, Agra, Uttar Pradesh. All right, nearby attractions: Tomb of Itamada Dolu, Mata Bagh, Jama Mosque, Agra Fort, and more. Other things to do: sightseeing in Agra, tour the Taj Mahal, shopping in Kanari Bazaar, visit the Jenghaire's Palace, and more. Go see Jasmine, right? No. All right. 19 places on the planet Google Earth is hiding from you. Okay, so again, check that out. Christ the Redeemer, Rio de Janeiro, located atop the Corcovado Mountain in Tijuca Forest National Park. The wondrous statue of Christ the Redeemer is perched at a height of 700 meters, overlooking the city of Rio de Janeiro, and is constructed during the period of 1922 to 1931. The statue is not only the symbol of Christian community, but it is also the iconic landmarks of Brazil and Rio. 38 meters high. Best time to visit, or timing, is 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Best time to visit is December to March. The location is Parque Nacional del Tijuca, Alta de Boa Vista, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Has anybody been to any of these? Hi, Sarah. Has anybody been to any of these that we've gone over so far? Yes. Okay, Jamie, you need to share when we're done. Okay. Nearby attractions, Copacabana Beach, Naples. Okay, cool. Look at all you travelers. Sugarloaf Mountain, the Panama Maracana Stadium, and more. Oh, nice. Look at you guys. All right. Other things to do: witness the Brazilian heritage of Santa Teresa, trek through Tijuca Forest, the largest urban forest, enjoy shopping in Leblon, and more. Seven World's usual libraries that our bookworms should make a beeline for. How about the Great Wall of China? Stunning as it looks, the Great Wall of China is one of those 7 wonders of the world that need no introduction, encompassing of defensive fortifications that are a perfect blend of bricks, rammed earth, wood, stones, and other substances. The Great Wall of China was built to protect the Chinese region from invasions of empires during 7th century BCE. 21,196 kilometers long, okay? Timing 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Best time to visit, September to October. You get, it is located in Beijing, China. Nearby attractions, the Forbidden City, Temple of Haven, Tiananmen Square, Summer Palace, and more. And then other things to do: explore Beihai Park, go shopping in Wangfujing, and hiking in Mutianyu, and more. Crazy adventures you need to try at the Great Wall of China. All right, so here, remarkable experience itself, history and facts. So again, learn more, always learning. Paragliding over it, that would be kind of cool, right? Have your GoPro on. Great Wall Marathon, okay? Wow, that would be me. No. All right, so great information. All right, yeah, exactly. All right, how about Petra Jordan? We just did this training too the other day. Great information. Especially if you have Jordan, we did that. If you have a lot of people that want to do like Holy Land tours and stuff, our Jordan training in my YouTube is going to be a great one for you. Okay, I know I have a lot of people that ask, do we have anything with that? And yeah, Jordan is one. All right, located in the southwestern desert of Jordan, Petra is the world famous archaeological site that once served as the Nabatean kingdom's capital. Boasting of its one-of-a-kind pink sandstone cliffs out of which the tombs and temples are sculpted, Al-Khazna is the most famous temple of all, featuring a facade known as the Treasury. Petra reflects the authentic Greek architecture that attracts millions of travelers across the world. Best time to visit, March to May. It is located in Jordan. Nearby, the Dead Sea, Wadi Rum, Mount Nebo, Roman Theater, Al-Zloon Castle, and more. Again, guys, we learned about all that in our Jordan training, so make sure you watch that. Other things to do: visit the Jordan River, hike the Dana Biosphere Reserve, explore the Jordan Museum, and more. 2022 compilation of 59 weirdest places around the world you should stop by. Okay, Indiana Jones was filmed there. Cool. Again, that's something when you're making these advertisements, you know, Holy Land tours and Indiana Jones, you know, enthusiast. Again, throw it out there for everybody. All right, I don't know what happened, but we'll go ahead and this is what we're going. I think we're going to hopefully do this year. Machu Picchu, call it what is that? Machu Picchu. I forgot what I called that little game that they played the cards. Pikachu is what I called it. All right. Perched high on the Andes Mountains and built of limestone that are mortar free, Machu Picchu is one of the most classic 7 wonders of the world. Dating back to the 15th century, Machu Picchu in Peru is the most renowned structure of the Inca civilization, which is famous for its dry stone walls. The elevation is 7970 feet above sea level. Best time to visit, April to October. Location is Machu Picchu, Peru. A nearby attraction, Sacred Valley, Colca Canyon, Sacsayhuaman, Islas Ballastas, and more. Other things to do in Peru, enjoy hiking, backpacking. Is that my cat? Sorry, I thought it was a baby crying. Enjoy hiking, backpacking through Inca Trail, mountaineering at Huascan Mountains, hike through Cordillera Blanca, and more. And then you have the 24 most beautiful streets in the world that would make you want to live there forever. Wow, I wonder where those are. Does that pop up? Oh yeah, there he is. Okay. Nope. All right. Chichen Itza. Okay, this one I've been to. The renowned structure of the Mayan ruins, the city of Chichen Itza, boasts a World Heritage Site of a massive temple, El Castillo, built in the shape of a pyramid, dedicated to the god of Kukulkan. The structure consists of 91 steps on each side when totaled with the final step at the temple, equals the number of days in one hub year. Oops. Okay. Height 30 meters. Day time to visit 30 to 4:30, December to March. It's in Yucatan, Mexico. Nearby attractions: Kaaba, Pyramid of the Magician, Ikil, Saint Adelphinus Cathedral, Ekbalam, and more. Other things to do: caving at Cenote Zaki, explore the sacred cenote, and visit the Sayal. Adore the charm of Museo Maya, and more. If you guys haven't been to Cancun, definitely go. Make sure you do the cenotes too. They're the underwater waters. You know, and there's like a hole in this top or whatever. We did about 3 or 4 different tours, and they take you around, and like one of them is really cool, and lights and pictures and stuff. So amazing, amazing, definitely. And yes, we get paid for those tours. Okay, so make sure, even for yourself. Okay. Escaret is in you know, Cancun, and prior, right now they have the hotel in our training. But Escar at the park, at the time we did it, just for doing the training, we got 2 free tickets to the park. That's why I'm saying, guys, especially when we do these, make sure you do them, because you never know what they're going to give out. Like Disney, right now we get free Disney passes. They may stop and make them half off or something. Okay, so remember that. So yeah, I took advantage of that 2 years in a row and went to Escaret for free. All right. How about the Colosseum in Rome? One of the major tourist attractions of Rome, the Colosseum is indeed one of the iconic 7 wonders of the world. Constructed mainly of sand and concrete, Colosseum is the largest surviving amphitheater in the world, built during the time between 70 AD and 72 AD by the famous Emperor Vespasian. Colosseum is much famed as the Flavian Amphitheater that continues to charm the travelers today. Cool, Amber, how cool. I want to go to this. 48 meters, 8:30 to 3:30 in Chelsea too. Congratulations. October to April, Piazza del Colosseum in Roma, Italy. Other attractions: a Pantheon Temple, the Roman Forum, the Trevi Fountain, St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican museums, and more. Other things: explore the nightlife of Piazza Navona, admire Michelangelo's paintings at the Sistine Chapel, explore the Palatine Hill, and more. Visit these most dangerous places in the world that are not for the faint of heart. That could be a fun one to do, right?
because, you know, most, you know, are you adventurous? Go here, you know, so take this and share this, you know, again, there's crazy people out there, okay? Just make sure they take out insurance. All right. So this is kind of cool. Snake Island, the deadliest place on earth. Wow. Inhospitable area on earth. Okay, I don't think I'd want to go there, right? Most extreme Death Valley. That's over by us here in Vegas. Skeleton Coast. Ooh, kind of give you chills, right? All right. Gates of Hell. Wow, this is weird, right? A crater, natural gas. All right. So again, guys. Oh, nice, Christine. See? Jungle paradise. All right. Cool, cool places. Okay, so it says, are you a history buff? International tours. Okay, so frequently asked questions. The list of the 7 actual 8 wonders include the following marvels. So you've got, you know, the list here. Copy if you want to save this. All right, why are they called the 7 wonders? They've been awarded this title because of their magnificence. They are the most beautiful, awe-inspiring constructions made by man, unlike any other establishment in the world. Can you touch Stonehenge? I'd like to do that too. You can roam around among the stones during the public hours, called the special access visit hours. This lasts for a good 1 hour, only 26 people at a time, and are allowed to enter Stonehenge premises, wherein they can go beyond the barriers and take a stroll amidst the stones. How many bodies are buried in the Great Wall of China? It has been estimated that around 400,000 workers died during building the foundation. Oh, how weird, huh? Or building it found in the foundation. What is special about the Taj Mahal? The Taj Mahal is amongst the most significant Mughal Empire architectural marvels that still stand intact today in all its glory and finesse. Located in India, the Taj Mahal is more or less a white marble palace built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in loving memory of his wife after her demise. Who shot off the nose of the Sphinx? Siam Adar had destroyed the nose of the Sphinx in 1378 CE and was executed for vandalism. It is said his actions were born out of jealousy upon seeing the devotion of the Egyptian peasants towards the Great Sphinx. All right, how much does it cost to go to Machu Picchu? The entrance fee is about INR 3193. 152 Peruvian. This cost goes up once you add hiking to the Inca Trail on your list. Anybody know what that calculates out to in dollars? Come on, all you math buffs.
Google is your best friend.
Exactly. All right. Oh, I just got a new agent sign up. Yeah. All right. How long does it take to climb Machu Picchu? All right. It takes about 4 days and complete the awesome trail trek. Okay, so I have a question. So what do? Just camp out on the thing, or do they have places to stay there? Does anybody know? I mean, if it takes 4 days to climb it, you're not going to climb, go back up. They have places to stay. Thank you, Katie. Okay. I mean, kind of a dumb question, right? But of course they're, you know, but who knows? Maybe they just give you a backpack and a sleeping bag, right? All right. So now we'll go and check out Trafalgar for our varying levels you can do. Okay, cool. All right. Let me do this. I apologize for not jumping on the phone. I'm actually in a training right now, but I will get back to you as soon as I'm done. Okay, sorry. Just had a new agent sign up. Okay. Okay. All right. So
did you guys learn anything? Did that help you at all? Are you guys excited to start selling this? Okay, so again, I record all these. Here's another one. Okay, so again, as I said, we're all researchers. So just go in here, research, get as much information as you can, post it. All my trainings are right here on my YouTube channel. Okay. So like I said, you can go back and catch up on some, like Kathy, she's going to join us hopefully for Royal Caribbean. We have Royal Caribbean. We are now on the 5th day of that. Okay. Some of these are very long. Okay. So as you see over here, we're doing Royal Caribbean on Sundays. Okay. So as you see, we're doing part 5 tomorrow, part 6, and then probably the test. Okay. So you guys can catch up. Again, this list I'm going to put in here is, can we use some of the wording on the site? Yes. Yes. As long as the main thing you can't do, just so you guys know when doing postings and stuff, Disney. Well, for one thing, if you do the team building part, we cannot use Disney as a selling point. Okay. But if you book, you can use Disney. But you're not supposed to like Carnival. If you post it, we're not allowed to post like Carnival. We're going on a $10 cruise on March 7th. Okay. It's probably still available, guys, if you guys want to go, but you can't go in there and say, look, guys, I've got this Carnival cruise for $10, become an agent. That stuff you can't do. You can't use our pricing that we get as travel agents. And then like for Carnival, you can't post like a Carnival ship and say, hey, book, Norwegian with me or something like that. Okay. So right here, just so you know, each of our vendors. Okay. So again, congratulations everybody for joining us on 7 Wonders of the World. I'm going to go into Trafalgar, one of our vendors, just so we can see how to book these and stuff. Plus, I'm sure it's on a lot of our vendors, but I just wanted to share Trafalgar because they do a lot of international. Okay. But each of our vendors has free collateral. You can order brochures, download flyers. So, you want to post about Carnival, print the flyer right here. Okay. Alaska, Half Moon Bay, Mexico. And so you download the flyer, you put your information, your logo, your, information, contact me today or whatever, and post this. Okay. Also, Disney, same thing, use their information. Okay. Disney. And again, we've done these trainings. They're on there for you. Marketing tools, an e-brochure, a mini site, Facebook page, YouTube, collateral. They just sent me a whole box of the, what do you call it? The, sorry, I can't talk. The adventures. They have adventures that I didn't even know about. Okay. So definitely, guys, use the marketing tabs in our vendors because that's what they're with, they're our partners. So use that information. Also, in our back office under the travel cafe, Archer Travel has a lot of promotional material that you can use. Videos, I do a lot of videos. Let me show you on my YouTube. Let me see if I've got it here. First up, I want to see if my for the Chichen. This one's fun. When my boss tells me my vacation's denied, that's why I quit, guys. I was supposed to go to Japan and they made me cancel it. There's our free trip to Escaret. Again, be a product of the product, borrow this. That risk you're afraid to take could change your life, okay? My daughter went to Cancun and got engaged, all right? This was actually, I think February 22nd, 3 days from now. So, and got paid for it because she's an agent. That's our certificate that we did. I was trying to see the Chichen Itza one. But yeah, be a product of the product, guys, okay? And again, borrow any of these. Here we are having fun. That's Amy. Everybody knows Amy Cabrera, right? We went on vacation together. This was a fam trip that we did. Okay. There's my daughter riding the bull. Her cocktail, because she was 18 at the time in Mexico. Anyway, I was trying to find the Chichen Itza one, but again, guys, be a product of the product. These are the cenotes, okay? Great opportunity. There's my other daughter at a birthday. Again, they really sell you tequila, not sell you because you're in an all-inclusive. That's the way to go, guys, okay? Sorry, everybody likes these little things, right? There's my daughters. Boy, that was a long time ago. When was that? 2013. She just turned 30, dirty 30, and she is going to be 21 this year. So anyway, just wanted to kind of show you that. Let me show you some the social media ones, okay? And I'm going to show you Clea, and then we'll go into Trafalgar, okay, guys? So again, right now we're just kind of learning different things and stuff. So if you guys have something you want me to go over, please let me know. So here, social media content. All right. Right here, social media content. I'll share this with you. Join this group. Oh, I was showing you what do you call it? The travel cafe before I started talking. Okay. Let me do here. I'll get to it. Okay, social media here, share, copy link. All right, this is a great one to follow, guys. It's a free group to join, but they have like this one. Life is a journey, the beach is a destination. Right click, save it, and then post it, okay? So save, copy image. Okay, there, I'm gonna copy the image. I'm gonna go back over here and open up my Facebook and post it. Very easy, okay? Some of them in here, you can go in and add your information, and I'll show you that too. Okay, and again, on your Facebook, make sure you look like a legit travel agent. I'm waiting for this Facebook admin to approve my joining from 3 weeks. Oh my gosh, which Facebook? It's, again, depends. Some may not be very active. I would do it again, okay? You know, or send them a thing and say, look, you know, I applied for this, you know, 3 weeks ago. You shouldn't take that long. That's also when you're going in and signing up with groups, guys. You always want to look and see how active are they. Some are like shell groups to get your information. Okay, so remember that. I'll show you that also. Contact me today for your next vacation. Very easy, okay? Smiley face. And then I'm going to put www.melrosetravels.com and my phone number. Look at my phone number. I love it. I got it through Google Voice for free. Travel. I didn't know till I got it. And then it's 8785. I'm like, what does 8785 spell? And I'm like, travel. Isn't that cool? So I got it on my Jeep and everything. And that's it. So you could put here activities, you know, thinking about vacation. There you go. Okay. Post. It's that easy. So you post, people watch. I put this in here also. I have it tagged to the top. Best decision I ever made. This is from the birthday party. We sold over 80 million in travel during a pandemic because I want people to know we are a complete legit travel agency. One of the top 10 in the US, top 3 in Disney. So again, you can copy this. I also have the video here. It's not pulling up, but it has each of the our BDMs, our business development managers, sharing their information about how great evolution and Archer travel is. right there, Drew. Okay, sandals,
We had a fantastic
Disney,
to travel and
Virgin,
and wine.
Apple Leisure, Delta, Carnival,
The town,
Expedia, Royal Caribbean, Room Rest. So again, guys, use these. People, oh, you guys are a scam or something. Do you think Sandals and Disney would be recommending us? I don't. Okay, so just wanted to kind of share that with you. All right. I wanted to show you our, sorry, let me go ahead and get out of here. On the Travel Cafe. Okay. Travel Cafe. Come on. All right, so lots and lots of information here, probably resort weeks, resort resources, suppliers, but over here, okay, right here, travel agent quick guides, okay, make a promotion. This is how to sell a cruise, okay, so it's got be a Pied Piper, make a promotion, go on a cruise, produce a video. So 10 ways to sell a cruise, okay, so watch that. Send a postcard to 50 friends, establish an email database. So again, use your back office, get in here. Archer Travel has lots of ways to sell, promotions, announcements, COVID. Here's a booking contest down here, videos that you can actually purchase. I actually have this,
Punch it at time clock.
but it has your name up here.
Would you like to tell your boss to take a hike and call your own shots?
I think these are like $10 a piece or something,
As a travel agent, you can work from home.
but they've got, all these different ones. So Archer Travel Beginnings, supplier shout out. I've got Mexico, I've got skiing. So again, lots of variety right here, different things for Carnival, and you can save these and use them. Okay, we're going to talk about CLIA right here, guys. The CLIA, as I said, it's very easy to join, and we get a discount now. Okay, here, let's see, where do we go? Right here, join or renew. It's only $69. It's regularly $119. Okay, you get all kinds of promotions and travel perks. Okay, thank you, Jesse. Again, I'll have this recorded. So in the picture here, let me get back to it. All right, so why CLIA? So it's the cruise line part of the IATAN, okay? This one you can purchase the IATAN card you earn, okay? So again, you get your card with your picture on it. Perfect. Okay, you guys have fun. Congratulations. Stay plugged in. All right, so join CLIA. Thank you. Again, guys, we're just going over some things. I'll have it recorded. So the CLIA is a great way. It runs January. This one we don't have a certificate on. They didn't do a test for the 7 wonders. So this one we won't have the certificate. But Tuesday we're doing the Philippines. So join us for that, okay? And tomorrow we're doing Royal. All right. Again, the CLIA is a great identification to have when you're going to a car rental, a hotel. Look, I'm a travel agent, Olga. Can you give me an upgrade? Of course I can, because they know you're going to either recommend them or not recommend them, right? So if they give you an upgrade, guess what? Yes, you're going to really promote them, right? So again, let people know you're an agent. You can write it off, but a lot of times the fam trips require you to have either this or the IATAN, okay? All right, again, sign up for the newsletter, Evolution Travel Cafe, again, all kinds of trainings, videos, etc. So again, just stay plugged in. Thank you. No worries, Chelsea. Again, guys, if you have to go, that's fine. I'm going to go into Trafalgar now and see if I'm actually even registered. I haven't used it because I usually only book. I usually use VAX 95% of the time. So let me see if I can log in. There we go. Okay, so as I said, thanks. I appreciate Shruti. Have fun, guys. Hopefully we'll see you either tomorrow or Tuesday. All right, let me see why you're not getting in. Register. Hold on. Now remember, as I told you guys, make sure you stay organized. So I'm pulling out my thrifty thing here. Okay, Trafalgar. Now I went in because I have 2 accounts. So let me see. I think I signed up under this one. Okay, a password. Sorry, guys. So I have 2 accounts because I book under my second account so I can get paid 90% commission. Okay, am I not registered? Could I have the link, please? Yes. So let's go back to the main thing and we'll register. Trafalgar, there we go. Copy. Yeah, sometimes they're finicky. So try there. Let's go in and I'm going to go in and do a registration and see. All right, search by IATAN. Okay, so you find the agency. There you are, Archer Travel. Okay, so start typing your name. See, I knew I was here. Okay. There I am, Marnie H. Look, there's another Marnie. Isn't that funny? All right, so there I am. The user already has an account. Please log in. Forgot username, forgot password. Did you see I was there? And then it's saying it doesn't recognize my email. Oh, well, anybody else got Trafalgar that you can jump in? Let's check Globus. I'll have to call Archer Travel, right? All right. Globus is another one. I don't know if I'm registered with them. That's Globus. So again, what we always say, go through the back office and then go to the vendor. Okay. So let's see why I'm not being able to sign in. Anyway, in the meantime, anybody else have any questions while we look? Are you excited? Are you guys selling a lot? What is it that you guys want to learn or what you want to see to help you with your business? Because, you know, I'm on the Founders Council. I'm, one of the top leaders for trainings and stuff. So we're always looking for ways to help people. And I know a lot of people talk about live trainings in the night, later time, because a lot of you work. So share your ideas, let us know, because again, we want everybody to succeed. Okay. But you need to let us know what will help you. Get back to your sponsor also to share. Okay. Having an issue with Branch Up. I had to change my Facebook password, tried reconnecting, but it's not working. Okay. Oh, Veronica, you got in? Okay, cool. All right, Branch Up. Again, I signed up with that a while back. How to book cruises and identify the tag on there.
Marnie, can I answer her question on Branch Up?
Go for it.
It does not work with your Facebook page. You have to create a fan page or a business page. it does not post to your regular page. So if that's what you're
Yeah,
trying to do, it's not gonna work.
no, what happened was I have a business page, but it was regularly posting to my business page, and then Facebook made me change my password. So when I went back on Branch Up, it was like, it's disconnected, you need to reconnect. So I did everything I need to do. But every time I log back into Branch Up, it's still saying the same thing. And with them, I don't see like a number to call. They just have like this virtual assistant. And it's like, I just feel like I'm in a circle and not getting anywhere, basically.
That just don't make sense because your password has nothing to do with Branch Up or disabling your account. Because I've
Well,
changed my
that's what
password, I
caused
don't know
the
how many
issue,
times.
though.
And
When
I've had
Face-
Branch Up for a couple of years now.
When Facebook made me change my password, it also did the same thing to me. It disconnected Branch Up and I didn't realize it for a couple of days but it took a while
I am
until
on
it
training.
finally
Are you back?
got back in.
Love you, bye.
Okay. Did you have to do like anything extra before it started working, or it just did it on its own?
I messaged them and asked, what was, how to go about doing it, fixing it.
Okay. I put in a ticket because I'm just getting this virtual agent, I guess, because it's not a weekday. So I guess I have to wait till Monday to see what happens.
If they got it, they got it fixed once I, gave them the correct information and the new password. Because I guess that's how they need to have your password to be able to go in and post as you. And if it's been changed, then they can't go in and post as you.
Right. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so for some reason I can't get in. But Petra, yeah, hung out 170 flyers on 3 different parking lots. Nobody ever called. It's discouraging. Okay, so on your flyers, did you use our NCR? I'll show you what Branch Up is. Did you use our incentive vouchers when you did that? Is that the flyers, or did you just put something about being a travel agent? Because again, you want to promote yourself, but of course nobody's going to do anything really for free, right? So it's like, oh, if I call this lady, it's me being a travel agent. Okay, what I suggest is go into our incentive vouchers. Okay, let me show you and use these guys because that's what it's for. Okay, right here, these are the different ones that we have. And that's why we have them, to promote your business. 3-night stay, 4-night stay. So you could maybe say like, contact me for a quote and get a 7-night resort stay or a $100 restaurant certificate. Again, it's a call to action, or a $200 hotel card, or a 4-night cruise. Taxes and fees apply. Okay. So these are all our different vouchers that you guys can use to promote your business. Yeah, exactly. It does take time. Again, you can talk to, everybody says, put 10 pennies in your pocket and talk every time you talk about your business each day, change, the side of the penny. Because again, you just have to keep going always, always, always. But again, these will help you a lot. How about a 4-night cruise? Taxes and fees apply, but at least you're giving them something. So you print this and then ask how to get your certificate. So when they call you, then, okay, yeah, I can give you a quote. And once, I give you the quote or whatever, then you can give them the certificate also, or something, or they have to book with you or something like that. Okay. But this is our incentive voucher group. We just did a training on that. I do a training every other Thursday. And we do have the video here, how to submit for these vouchers. It does cost $12 for the entire year to use these. The reason I did that is I did it for the first year and paid it all on my own for $900 to use them. I was going to cancel and everybody said, no, we want to use these. And so I said, okay. So we decided $1 a day, $1 a month, and you got unlimited access to these. Okay. So that's the link. If you want to join, make sure you answer the questions. And as I said, Sandy runs this. She's very good. How long they keep the companies? Okay. Do you know how long they keep the companies have your password? I don't know what you mean by that. The what companies? Like the vendors? The vendors, I know Vax, if you're not in there at least once a month, you have to have it reset. Okay, so keep that in mind.
I thought maybe once a week.
No, you don't have to reset your password or anything. No, just as soon as you get signed up, again, keep a track of it on a sheet of paper. As
Yes,
you see
ma'am.
up here, I've got Disney, I've got Vax, Carnival, and my password stays active in there. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so it pops right up. I'm already signed in.
Yes, ma'am.
Vax is the only one that you need to that gets reset if you don't get into it. I
Okay.
wanted to show you again really quick on the social media one, and then we'll go back to the vouchers. Like right here, again, you can borrow these. There's some that are in here. Look at here, right here, your website, your business name page. Again, when it says starting at, guys, it's like clickbait. Yeah, it's starting at 2000, but is it starting at 2000 for today or for next, in 8 months? Because, they'll say, well, you said it's starting at, yeah, that's if you book today, but if you want to go in May, of course, May is prime time. So it's maybe 3000, or you want to go in December and it's 1000. So again, it's okay. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate it. So again, here, you can borrow that, save it, go in and put your website, your information, and post it.
Okay.
Okay, so again, get in and register with these. Here's for all your bundles and content. So again, I'll copy this, get
Okay.
in here and save this. Oop, let's see what it does, where it takes us. All right, here, Travel Agent Society Resource Lounge. So here, all kinds of things. This, okay, you can purchase things. Okay, so I don't recommend buying anything or paying for anything at this time until you're making money, guys. Okay,
Okay.
because you have all these other resources to use for free. Right here, again, your contact information here. So it says Dubai right there.
Mm-hmm.
So she put her information up here and down here. And then again, post it. Now, if you need help doing that, that's where I reach out to like Christine or Sandy, because I'm not the best at, doing like Canva or flyers and stuff. But pictures, again, right click, save it, right click, save it. Here's another one. I posted this. We're one phone call away, free to use.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so so on our certificates, okay, our vouchers that we get to use, I want to show you there some ideas that people have used. And again, it's always good to get on the live trainings, because that way you can ask questions, we can show you samples, etc.
Okay.
All right, so the incentive vouchers, I do need to go in and clean up the media because I've got so much in here. But let me show you some samples of ways people have used them, okay? And we have a boot camp here in Vegas. Make sure if you guys are close or want to travel, we're having it in, I think it's May. Where's the date on here?
It would all depend on what's going on with my daughter, because her spinal is causing the bleeding in her brain.
Oh no, okay. Well, Again, family first, so maybe they'll have it online for us, but if not, we always have them. There's another one in Southern California in I think September. So but again, we have lots of live ones that you guys can do. So again, let me get here. Here, Valentine's giveaway, traveling with Jay. Enter for a chance to win $100 restaurant certificate. How to enter? Like and share my post. Tag your Valentine's sweetheart. Like and follow me. Terms and conditions apply. Okay, she did this on Canva. So that's one. Here's another one. Get away with Embrace Travel. 3-night hotel stay. Taxes and fees apply. Like my Facebook page. Enter. Okay. Now doing, there's one in here, somebody did the door hangers. Okay, let me try to find that one for you. I always talk about using these for farmers markets. Okay. Enter to win a cruise or enter to win the 7-night stay. And then what happens is when you get home, you have all these, they drop their business card in there, and now you go home and you divide them out and say, now you got 50 people that are now potential clients, 50 people that are now potential business partners, because you have them fill out a thing. I want to learn more about becoming a travel agent or saving on travel, or I want to get a quote on a trip. And you have them fill out that card, enter to win the, the 4-night cruise. And then what happens is you call up because they're unlimited, and you can give each of them away. You can call up, hey, Sandy, great seeing you today at the farmer's market. You entered to win the 4-night cruise. Well, congratulations, you won. You also wanted to learn about the how to make money in travel. Well, guess what? We have a live webinar coming up in about an hour. Let me send you that information. And then once you're done, we can go over any questions. Right now, I'm doing a quote on a cruise right now. So I'll send you that information, then we'll talk after. Okay, perfect. All right, Sandy, congratulations. I'll talk to you soon. Then you call up Seth. Hey, Seth, great seeing you today at the farmer's market. You entered to win the 7-night hotel stay. Well, congratulations, you won. You also asked about a trip to Disney World. We have amazing deals right now with Disney World. Let me get some information from you. When do you want to go? Blah, 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 blah. Again, thank you. I'll send that quote over to you, and congratulations. I'll also get your certificate for that 7-night stay. So again, that's how you use these, guys. Get people to contact you, like your page, book with you. And again, they're unlimited. Sandy sends these out every day. Okay. So make sure you take advantage and use them. Again, I need to clean it up. Here's another one, 3-night hotel stay, like my page. One lady was really good. She posted, what do you think this picture is? Okay, here's another one, spectacular offer. Attend a live Zoom travel agent session before October and receive a 4-night stay. All right, again, they have to complete an action, but what the one lady did was she posted a picture of like a vacation where, the first one to comment where this is, wins a 3-night hotel stay. And then what she did was said, okay, we got a winner. Congratulations, Susan. Now I want to see your guys's pictures, your best vacation picture. And then she says, okay, whoever gets the most likes on their picture will get a hotel stay or the cruise. So now what she did was she brought all of those people's friends, because now they're voting on her Facebook page. So she built her following up by, hundreds. So again, think outside the box, be creative. Here's another one. Whoever books with me during the month of October will get a Bluetooth speaker. Again, this is in our thing. Taxes and fees apply. Nothing is free, guys. Okay, remember that. So great ideas. Okay, so again, never paid for anything again, except for these, because
Well, they're not free.
Yeah, exactly. But it's $12 for the year, unlimited use. It's actually $12 for 2 years now. Okay, so here, whoever did the door hanger, look here. Moonlight Adventures would love to speak to you. All trips booked will be entered into a drawing. Okay, again, it can be entered, or you could put receives. Okay. But again, now they're like, oh, how fun. Okay, I'm gonna try. Need a vacation special promotion. You can get these through Vistaprint, okay, for real cheap. Put the flyer or whatever. So again, great ways to advertise, okay? Anybody else have any questions? Right here, Seminar at Sea, guys, as I talked about those fam trips and stuff. Right here, I went on this. I got to go on the Bahama Paradise. It's a 2-night cruise ship. It was only $99 for me and $99 for one guest. The first night we have cocktails. The second day we did a tour of the property over at the Grand Bahama Island, and just had an amazing time. So it's all inclusive, you know, and so again, they do these all the time. Been on it, did the stay and play. Nice, Natalie. We did a training on it. Everybody that got on that training won a 2-night cruise. So we went in October. We were in Florida for the pretty much the entire month. I went on my Virgin Voyages cruise that I won by doing the training, or earned. I went on my free cruise that I did for the training for this one. Then I did the seminar. I used my Evo rewards and we went to Key West and I got great deal on the hotel there. So again, we get amazing deals, amazing perks. Look at France. We can promote our fam trips on social media, though no, the fam trips we can't promote because again, you're giving them the travel agent rate. I'm just telling you, when you're on the fam trip, like when I went to Jamaica, I'm like, look, guys, look at this amazing suite. Look at this amazing, wedding, gazebo or whatever.
Yes.
But you can't say, look, I'm here on a free trip
No.
with sandals, okay? Because that's telling them our discounts, and sandals is saying your agents are telling the secret, so we're not going to give them to you anymore. So that's why it's really important. Don't give out names and prices that we get. But when you're out there, then you promote that property, because again, that's why they're giving it to us, is for us to promote them. Okay. Just like on the cruise, when I was there, I'm like, look at this beautiful cruise ship, guys. You guys can do this. I can book this for you. Or if you want to become an agent, we get amazing deals. That's it. Okay. I'm not saying I got it for $10. Right here, France is amazing with her think outside the box, putting her business card in purses, in luggage. Luggage sales was up 400% a few months ago. Putting flyers up in the restrooms, in the outhouses, everywhere she goes. Anytime I travel, I put them in the the truck stops and stuff. Here, books in the bookstore, travel books. Okay. So again, just share the different ideas in here, because again, we want to help everybody. Okay.
Yes,
so anything else like here? I think this is 20 places to leave business cards.
Okay.
Work, gym, children's school, doctor's offices. I also recommend getting the free promotional material from Disney, from Carnival, from Hawaii. Put your business card, your label on them, take them out to businesses, nail salons, doctor's offices, libraries. Promote yourself. And again, it's all free. Okay, they will mail them to you to your house.
Yes, ma'am.
And then here's another one. Summer special. Book your vacation with me. Receive a $200 in restaurant cash. All right. Anybody have any questions? Want to go over anything else?
I do have something new to say. For those using the incentive vouchers, when I process them, I've been getting this a lot lately. We cannot issue a stack of vouchers with no name on them or email.
Correct.
To just
Okay.
hand out. I've been-
They're all, yeah, they're all numbered. That's right. So when you get a winner, you just fill out the form. We need the person's email, the person's name, and then we send direct to them.
Yeah, that's the only way to get them.
Yep. So a lot of people think, they're duplicatable. They're not. Okay. And they have to be registered within 30 days, but they have 2 years to use them. Okay. What else I wanted to, fam trips. I wanted to show you that here. It's called Fam Travel for Me. You guys want to see the different types of fam trips that we get. I subscribe to it. It's $25 for the full year. But this will show you different fam trips, different discounts that you get as an agent, travel agent rates and fams. This is Hawaii, off Marriott, Aqua. A lot of times, again, they'll require you to have a CLIA card right here. Must have a valid IATA or a CLIA card. Okay, so it is a good investment, especially if you like to travel. So again, all these different discounts you get as an agent. The Caribbean, check here. Okay. Also, as I said, if you do the Jamaica training, they have a lot of fam trips. We get people that back to back. One of my agents went to Antigua, St. Lucia, Jamaica, all like within a month, back to back. They're usually 2 to 3 days, the fam trips. And again, they're usually agents only. Okay. Sometimes they will allow you to bring a guest. Okay.
Okay.
So take advantage of that for if you like to travel. Again, guys, I want to stress about the Evo rewards. Get your daily commission. Make money today while you're sitting home. You can put money in your pocket. This Evo rewards is like an entertainment book. And you guys can go in here, Evo rewards. Click here. If you haven't registered, you have to register for the site first down here.
I'll see that.
Huh? You want me to repeat it?
Oh, hang
It's-
on a minute.
It's right here under your back office, under Evo rewards.
Hang on, honey,
Okay.
because my Zoom just went out.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Has anybody here done a daily commission? Has anybody tried it? Christine, I'm going to give you control in a minute. I want you to share some of your mock bookings. Can you do that?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, perfect. All right, so this is in your back office, okay, right here, Evo rewards. Remember, the back office is evolution, has nothing to do with Archer or our vendors,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
So remember, Evo rewards means you add your own commission, okay? All right, so as you see here, we get discounts on SeaWorld, amusement parks, food, truck rentals, movies, hotels. So what you want to do is click here, get started. You want to register first. Again, make sure you go through your back office. Then you want to download the app. Okay, so you do this first, this second. Now, as an example, we had gotten Knott's Berry Farm tickets for, let's say, $40, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Online, they were going, say, for $80, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So what you do is you go in and say, hey, guys, I got Knott's Berry Farm tickets for $60. So what you did was you took the difference and divided it between you and your customer. So now they're going to get on, Mom, I want to go to Knott's Berry Farm. They're regularly $80. We can get them for $60. Can we go? Can we go? Of course we can. There's 5 of us. Let's buy 5 tickets. So they're going to say, okay, Sarah, I'm ready. We want to get 5 Knott's Berry Farm tickets. So Sarah's going to go here, click, shop now or whatever, purchase the 5 tickets at, $200, right? Or because it's only $40 for us, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're going to do 2 different invoices. One for the deposit, which is going to purchase those tickets. And then what the other $100 is in your pocket. That's going to go to your Zelle, Cash App, PayPal. So that's what I'm talking about, daily commissions, guys. Make sure you start doing this. And I'm going to share a video with you. It's one that Tommy Joe did. That, let me find it. She lived on these, okay? She used these for that's all she did, like for the first 2 years, because it was money in your pocket today, okay? She didn't want to wait for the vendor to pay, okay? Now you can still book through vendors and stuff, but what I'm saying is this will help you make money today, okay? Okay, so watch that video, guys. Christine, you there? Christine is really good with mock bookings.
Oh, okay.
So I want to show you, before I switch her over, I want to show you Profit Agility, which is another one we use a lot for mock bookings. And again, mock bookings are ways to get people to notice you. And then you bring them in, and then you hopefully book it for them. Okay, so right here, it's called Profit Agility. It's in your back office. Hopefully you guys have all signed up for it. Resort weeks within 60 days. Guys, I went to Costa Rica because I was doing this training, and I kept seeing these prices, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go. I have to go. Now, right now, this studio presidential suite, regularly $2,700. This is our price. Now, last week it was $374. I bet you it's going to be $138 next week or week after, because they keep dropping it. And I got to go to Jamaica for 7 days, 3-bedroom, not Jamaica, Costa Rica. The beginning of January, and it was only $138 for the entire week. So Friday, what time is the meet and greet? I was thinking on just driving on Saturday. All right, I don't know yet, Veronica, because I'm not going. You're talking about the May
Boot camp.
Boot camp, that's it. Yeah. So I'll find out. There'll be more information, and it's in our group chats too, okay? Usually it's probably about 6 o'clock at night, 5 or 6, I think. All right, so again, this is our price that we pay. So again, if you want to travel, great way to go. And then you can add up to this much in commission. So you go in and say, guys, I got this presidential suite, sleeps to March 12th in the Dominican Republic, regularly $2,700. I can give it to you for $1,250. Who wants it? Okay. Again, the deposit is going to be this because you need to confirm it. Okay. And then they can make payments on the balance or whatever. Again, that's the daily commissions, or you can use these for yourself. Okay. And again, you can sort by, destination. These are mostly Dominican Republic. I always have it sorted by price because I want to get the best deal. I got Disney World for $315 for the entire week right here, $315.
Wow.
Yeah, you do have to register for it. Again, it's in our back office under the Travel Cafe under Profit Agility. I'll pull that up and share the link with you. Okay, so the Travel Cafe. So I'm going to go ahead and get that link. In the meantime, I'm going to give the screen over to Christine. Which one is it, Christine? Just the one you're on?
I logged off on the other one. So
Okay.
yeah, this one's, whatever's here is okay.
Thank you. All
I
right.
needed it on my desktop.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop share on my end, and she's gonna show you how she does these postings, mock bookings, okay? She's very good at it. Again, you know, we have to try to get people to, you know, actually book it. You know, a lot of people inquire, so we've got to try to do closing. You know, how do we close the deal? So that's a big one that we want to get people to maybe do trainings on and stuff. Because I had another agent today sent out like 25 quotes and only one person got back to them. So you know, it's, again, everybody has their issues. You know, I can't close, I can't, you know, post or whatever. So we're always trying to help everybody. Okay. So right here is Profit Agility. Okay. You're going to log in and register with this code. There you go. I put it in the chat box. It comes up as Advantage Direct. Okay. All right. So let's see some of Christine's mock bookings. In the meantime, if anybody else has any questions or need us to go over anything, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and end after that. And I thank you guys for joining us. So I hope you learned something. I hope you use our resources, because again, that's what we're here for.
Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Okay, now what I do personally, I only use ones in the United States because they're easier to sell. You're free to use any of them, obviously, but I just find that it's easier to sell them in the United States. But so I think where we'll find one. For the United States is on page 3. Yes, here we go. Okay, so this one, Terra Nova at Sea-Watch Landing. And what I do is I will bring up, and I'll share that screen as well.
Are you there?
Yes, okay. I'm sharing now. Can you see my screen that says Vacation in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I do a Facebook, I mean, not a Facebook, a Microsoft Word document on each of the properties that I put together. I save them in a folder on my computer so that, say this one, you know, sells out before the date expires. Whichever case, whether the date expires or whether the it sells first, then I just move it into an expired folder, and I can go back to it by using just have all the pictures and everything already, you know, made. So all I have to do is change dates and prices. And I put in the date that they show on they put this link that you can share with your customers. And I put that on my document here. And then I copy the dates that are available. And then I put in week 1 and week 2 in this case, and basically I just spell it out so that it makes it easier when I'm going up here and putting it as special price of $68.75 per person for the week when fully occupied, because it sleeps 8. Originally $23.99, savings of $18.49, accommodations only. And I just do a little little bit about the resort, nothing that will tell them where it is, nothing with the name. We cannot share the name with the client. We can share the name when they have requested information from us off the Facebook, and until then, we cannot share the name on the Facebook wall.
Okay.
And we cannot show pictures of them that are on Facebook. That we can use the pictures that they have on the ad,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
if it shows the name of the property, then we can't use that picture, because that's
Okay.
the same as us telling them.
Yes.
So, and then what I do is I, put in the rest of my stuff on my Word document here is just the information that I take right off that listing on profit agility.
Yes, ma'am.
And then when I get done, sometimes I will look up other
You'll get it. Just
I
patience
know.
will hurt you.
I know. Sometimes I look up, I make sure that I look up on TripAdvisor or Expedia to
Mhm.
check their ratings, because every once in a while, I came across one listing in there earlier today that was for Oregon. And I looked at the first 5 reviews, and I think 3 or 4 of the 5 were bad. So I'm going, no, not going to deal with that one, because if somebody's got something to say about it, saying it's old and outdated and all that, if more than half of them are bad reviews, you don't want to send clients there.
That's true.
And sometimes you get a little bit more information from the TripAdvisor ad or the Expedia ad that tells more about, if you're not really sure, like, is it cable TV or is it just a plain old TV? Sometimes you'll have more information. And all of these places, you need to let them know that there might be a service, a resort fee.
Yes, ma'am.
I've called some of the resorts and asked them about a service resort fee, and I've only encountered one that refused to tell me, and that was in Branson, Missouri, and that was Nantucket.
I'm sorry to tell you, when they refuse to tell you, they do.
Yeah, that's like, I don't understand why you won't tell me, but fine, whatever.
Sure.
And so, and the thing is that she wanted to know the name of the company that we were getting the listing from. Well, I mean, I could say Profit Agility, but she won't know that, because it's Advantage Direct, or whatever the Advantage Service, or whatever the name it was, Marnie said it was.
Advantage Direct is what it.
Advantage Direct.
Mhm.
And so that's the name that we charge the customers, so they might know that. But to be honest, if they charge a resort fee, they should be honest enough to tell people, as
That's
opposed to not telling them.
No, not sugarcoating it.
Right. So anyway, so that's how I do that. So and then so this is basically, then I go back up to the top once I've gathered all that information, and then I put together, like for this one, I've started putting cross-posted, because and you got to check in the groups you're in, because some groups will tell you can't cross-post, or or if you do, you need to say so.
Mhm.
And so I mean, I'm very careful on that, and I always tell it 3-bedroom condo, or sometimes they call it a villa, or sometimes they call it a townhouse, or I had one that called it a cottage. but in sleeps 8. I did encounter one place that the Prophet Agility said that it slept 8, but the listing on Facebook for, when I did a Google search, not Facebook, when I did a Google search for the property, and I brought up the property to see about getting better pictures, it said they did not have any units that slept 8. The maximum that their units slept were 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I made a note of that in my listing, because that one, on my Word document, because that tells me that, there's some funny information there, but it's not Prophet Agility's fault. It's probably that, they were given the wrong information. These people are very good to work with, and anytime you can go to a training, one of their webinars that they put on, definitely go. They had one on Valentine's Day, so it'll probably be another week or so before they do another one.
Yeah, real quick, they do, once you get registered, they send them out all the time. So definitely, like she said, get on those trainings because they're very good. Sorry.
Right. And the person that usually has been giving them, her name is Taryn, Tarron Messner, Messner. And she will give you her email address and her phone number. So if you come across something that you need more clarification on, feel free to email her or call her. I email her because, I don't want to bug them, but she will answer on the weekend, even on the weekend, because she sees it from her phone on when she's at home, and she has answered me. I've come across some that would say, that would be like, one would say there'd be two bedrooms listed on there. One was with a full kitchen, one was with a kitchenette, or, so I wanted to know which one it was. So I'd sent her a message saying, which one is it? And, most of the time it's usually the better one, but one with the full kitchen. But one time it did come back, she did come back and say, that case was 2 different sizes of square footage for the same, 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom, whatever unit it was. And it happened to be the smaller one of the 2 rather than the larger. So I make sure that I, noted that so that I put the right information when I'm filling out my mock booking. And I put for unit amenities that air conditioning, washer, dryer, barbecue available, no charcoal provided, cable TV, DVD, VCR, Wi-Fi, kitchen, 2.5 baths and more. That's just on this particular one. And then I don't share the link unless someone specifically asks about it. And then I will only share it into Messenger to them personally. And I always, put in my hashtags and make sure I always put in my Facebook business page. Basically, to me, it shows that you're more professional. Some places don't allow links, so I have to take that out when I'm doing that. And I will pretty much, I'll go over to show you. Marnie doesn't even know this.
Wow.
So I'll go back over to the screen.
Okay, dear.
No, let's see.
Thank you.
And Amber had a question also, Christine, while you're doing that. And then I want you to show us a few of your ones that you posted, please.
Okay. Okay, now I'm back over here to the screen. And you can see this, right? For Prophet Agility, Sea Watch Landing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what I do is you see my bar across the top of the screen here, for Facebook. And I have my DC Creations travel listed here. And so can you see that I've got that open?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So basically I separate things out into categories so that, like, social media, here's the link I had for that social media content for travel agents. And the YouTube videos, there, Marnie's at the top. And, you know, so, you know, I just separated. I have Rising Tide, Archer Travel stuff, my site. Anyway, so what I do, and I keep, you know, lots of links there. Anyway, so what I do is I've got my Team Building 1 and Team Building 2. That's basically taking the links that I have, the groups I've joined, and I've divided them into 2 groups based on the alphabet.
Okay.
And it's real easy to be, I'm going to move this down here. You can't see what I did, but that's all right. I moved the Zoom controls down to the bottom of the screen, Marnie, because it was at the top. Okay, so I'm over organized and I keep things in alphabetical order. So say I want to organize this group here, and you come up here to these little dots on your desktop or laptop, and that's bookmarks. And then go to Bookmark Manager. And for Team Building 1, you go over there. And then, now, this is in the wrong place. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, organize here, sort by name. And it makes things so much easier when you're going to be posting your 5 groups. To be honest with this, is so much easier this way. When you're posting your 5 groups, it's easier for you to just go down the list and know where you've left off.
Yes.
And now what I do for my mock bookings, I have mock bookings over here, general, that are anywhere in the United States. And then I have mock bookings 2, it's broke down by state. And each state, that was North Carolina. Wasn't that North Carolina?
No, that's
South Carolina. South Carolina. Okay, South Carolina. So these are for example, these are the groups that I belong to in South Carolina. Now, the ones that post rules that no link, no share, no link, no share, no
Yes,
phone
ma'am.
number, 1 a week, you know, blah, blah, blah. I keep them with the no's, and those require special treatment. Anything else you can share from your Facebook. What I do is I upload it to my business, load it, add it to my Facebook business page, and then I share it to my personal page, and then I share from my personal page to the groups, because you can't post from your group, your business page, because you join the groups with your personal email, with your personal page. So one of the groups that I had just joined, well, for example, that Sea Watch Landing, South Carolina.
You can go ahead and put North Carolina.
Well, I wanted to show you.
Okay, no problem, honey.
Okay. So now it's easy to find your listings on when in a group. You can click on the picture. I post them under discussion as opposed to buy sell. When you're on buy sell and you click your picture, it takes you to your Facebook business page or takes you to your personal page.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you can't find what you're looking for there. Now, if you're going to post it under buy sell, you can find your listings by going to people and then clicking on your picture, and it'll show you the links.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the one that I shared earlier, and since then they've had a price drop. So I will be going in and doing a updated one for a price drop.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is what I list all that information, put the hashtags here, and then I saved the pictures. I usually try to have one that is not at least real descriptive of the outside front of the building, maybe from the back side, and maybe one of a pool or something, or the beach that's close by.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
then I try to show at least one of bedrooms and like kitchen.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yeah. You got a good layout there.
now let me just show you one thing here.
Yes,
Over
ma'am.
here to my Facebook business page, and I'll scroll down here to the last one I just did. Last one I shared on my business page. Is in Branson, 7 nights, and this was this had reached 2,552 people and 103 engagements, which is not bad. I did have one that was over 5,000 people reached and a couple hundred engagements. That was really good. So anything in Gatlinburg does well, let me tell you, because that was where it was Gatlinburg. So do you have any questions? Is anybody still here?
Well, my question that I put in the chat was about the pictures. When you first started about the pictures, I didn't hear everything you said about where we're able to get the pictures from, suppose, from Profit Agility.
Okay, you can get the Profit Agility pictures. You can get them from their website without posting. For example, you can't post this one. It tells the address, but you can post other ones. That's why, if you can't get pictures from here, where I did come across one that had absolutely no pictures whatsoever. Oh, here we go. And it had absolutely nothing. Oh, wow, that one's not on here. Okay, because it wasn't, they must have sold earlier, because it was on here earlier. Anyway, it was in Atlantic City, and it had absolutely no pictures whatsoever, not even nothing. And it had no information about the property at all either, which was kind of weird. But I went and found it off of TripAdvisor, the pictures. So that was how I did that one. But you can use Prophet Agility's pictures, as long as you don't, for example, you can't, on this one, you can't use that picture because it tells the name of the place. Marriott's Vacation Club. So you don't want to, and that's Fairway Villas. So you can't use that one, but you can use other ones. And they've got plenty of pictures here. If there's ever an indoor pool, I always try to include that in my pictures, because that's something that, especially in the winter, is good. If somebody's, going to get chilly from the, winter air, you want to be able to, it's kind of cold in New Jersey this time of year. So if there's an indoor pool, that's a bonus. But if you've got plenty of pictures to use from here, then you can use them, and otherwise you can go from TripAdvisor. They have good pictures. Sometimes you have to snip and catch the pictures, sort of snip and clip by down here, and you use that to clip a picture on on a site where you just go like grab a picture for an example. Any other questions? Let me go back to chat. See, you live in Gatlinburg. Gatlinburg is really gets a lot of attention.
So is everybody going to do a mock booking today? Yes, I am. Who's going to do daily commissions? Again, thank you, Christine. She does these all the time. You see the Prophet Agility, they can go just like that. So if you do post one, make sure you keep going back. They update also, so you can also change the pricing if you'd like to. So keep that in mind, okay?
Most of these groups require you to also remove your listing in your pictures after it's sold, or whether or if it's expired. So okay. I keep a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet that I keep in date order. And that way, then I go and check, and whatever's got an updated price, or say they ended up having 2 listings and one of them sold, and so now you're going to the second listing, like the one on, for example, right here. So they're both the same date, but say this one was a week later or something. They're both the same date, and this one's like $2,153. Wow. Okay. I think I'd want that one. But anyway.
Now maybe if that was the commission, yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Is that maybe over Easter? Is that Easter week?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's also what you gotta watch.
Usually if it's over Easter or a President's Day, it'll say so. It'll say President's Day or Valentine's Day, or or Easter. It usually says that. Okay.
And again, that's where you can go and use the flyers, also our vouchers. President's Day is what, Monday? Go and do some promotions this weekend with the President's Day promotion. Book with me, or like my page or something. But use the holidays also as great ways to advertise. Okay. Just constant. And again, my big thing is share, because we're all in this together. We're all individual agents. A lot of us volunteer our time. I got Christine to step out of the box. She covers a lot of times for me on certificates, and she's doing Q&A now. So if you guys want to volunteer, let us know, because we're always looking for other trainings and stuff. Can someone discuss the daily commissions again? Yes. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get my screen back. This will stop. Okay. Thank you again, Christine.
You're welcome.
So I just went into my cruise, guys. You want me to see if our cruise is still available? We'll do this first. All right, so under like Evo rewards, that's a big one. That's the video that I set up above from Tommy Joe, where I think it's this video. Let me go here. Maybe I can just click on it. There we go.
Hey there, we're going to go ahead and learn about the My Deals app. This is the Evo Rewards tab in your back office. Everyone should already
There you go. That's the video.
Agent training.
Okay.
If you do not, please go ahead and go to your back office and download this app the proper way. This way.
Sorry, let me get out of it now.
Let's go ahead and get started.
Oh,
So we open the app and we are logged in. This is the home screen.
I have so many pages open.
To show you guys exactly what it looks like, because a lot of us use the.
All right, so what these daily commissions are you go into Evo rewards.
You can allow your
Dang,
location.
where
So when
is
you're
it?
traveling, it will always see what's near you. Up here.
Okay, so watch that video. You'll want to go into your back office and go into Evo rewards. And remember, Evo Evolution is our marketing side. Okay, so you're going to log in, you're going to go to Evo rewards, you're going to register. And after you register, you're going to download the app. Then you're going to watch that video. And what it is we can sell hotels, car rentals, theme parks, food, anything you want. You go down here, get started. Anytime I'm traveling, I always check here first. So you're going to get started and then download the app. So let's say you want to try to get money today. So you want to go in and post a trip to Orlando. Okay. So you're going to go to travel. Again, watch the video. It is in our, if you're within our team, it's in our group chats. So you're going to go to Orlando, travel. Okay. So as you see here, we have different ones listed. Okay. I usually post by price. I want to see, or discount, I think it is discount. Oops. Discount. There we go. All right. Because I want to get the best savings. Okay. So now if I'm traveling on my own, perfect. This is my price. Okay. This is what it regularly is. Okay. So when we talk about daily commissions, now I brought up about tickets to Knott's Berry Farm. $80, we got them for 40, you sell them for 60, you split the difference. You're saving your client 20 and you're making 20 on each ticket. Okay. Here, it's $131 savings. Okay. $131 savings. So what we do is we divide that in half. Okay. Which is $65, right? All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to post and say, I've got a condo in Orlando. Okay. Regularly $249 a night. I got it for you for $180. Okay. So they're saving like $60, $70, right? They're going to say, cool, I want it. Now what you're going to do is, as you see here, the price is only $117. So that difference, the 180, you're going to say, okay, I need a deposit of 117 to book it. Okay. And then the balance, and then you give them your Zelle, your Cash App, your PayPal, however you're going to do your daily commissions. So that $80 then goes right into your pocket. And now guess what? You just made your monthly business expense in one booking. Okay. So that's why I tell everybody, especially new agents, do these daily commissions, get money today, get enough to cover your monthly. So that way you don't have to worry about that. And like I said, the video, Tommy Joe does these all the time. Okay. So you could play around with it. Here's one 122. So that's $50, $61 difference. Okay. So you just take the difference. Sometimes it could be $500 and you could make 250 bucks. Okay. So watch those videos, get in and check it out here. 228 right there. You're going to make $115. How do you word it when you're doing the two separate payments? Okay, so again, I haven't done any. That's why I suggest watch the video I just sent you. A lot of people will say the deposit, and then the second one is a wholesale fee or the balance or something, an agency fee or something, because no matter what, they're not going to find that price anywhere else. So what does it matter if it's an agency fee or a wholesale fee? They're still getting a great deal. Okay. Also in my YouTube channel, I've got 2 in here of trainings. Carmen does one and Amy does one. So besides Tommy Joe's, watch those. So as you see here, videos. Yeah, Yanni has, there's a lot in there, and that's why it's always good to, again, watch the different ones, get different ideas. You know, I like the way she does this, but I like the way she does this. Always stay learning. So here, Carmen, right here, daily commission. I'll put this in here.
So did you let everyone know that we were on?
I sure did. All right, so there's Carmen. Here's Amy. All right. So definitely, you know, get in, and we have a lot of different trainings in here. Okay, guys. I also put the thing for the accountability. If you want to watch the voucher training, we just did that. Here's accountability. Here's incentive vouchers. So again, guys, just stay plugged in. Think of different certificate workshops you want to do for next month. We're doing the rest of this month, we're doing Philippines, Finland, Scotland, and then we're finishing Royal Caribbean. Next month, we're doing Bora Bora. We're doing the actual testing of Princess and Cunard, Caesars, Marriott, Sandals. We're doing a couple trainings with Clea, Sicily, Naples, and St. Kitts and Brazil. We're going to try. Okay. Paris, possibly Amsterdam. So watch the schedule for next month. Again, the great thing to do is register beforehand. If you think of any other ones you want to see, let me know, because like we tried to do Iceland and the link was too much. So that got washed off. So think of ones you want to do. Do you post all your trainings here? Yeah, mostly the ones that I do, like I have the New Agent Orientation 101, 102. I do the accountability. I do the incentive vouchers. I do all the certificate ones. Again, when Christine does them, those are recorded in here also. Also, if you want to share the opportunity, guys, I just posted that, I think. If they can't make it to a live presentation and you want to share with people, that's in here also, somewhere in here. I probably missed it. But it's the
It's at the very top of the page,
thank you. I'm blind.
the second one. there.
Right here, travel. I know I just posted it. No, I'm going to do that right now. So travel business opportunity here. Okay. So yeah, you can share this with, you know, I don't put my link or anything. I just say, now get back to, you know, the person that invited you. All right. So yeah, I need to download Greece. We just did Greece. We just did the Trafalgar one. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. Sorry. All right, we can just send the link. Yes, I do that a lot. Let me show you on my Facebook page how I do it, so you guys know. All right, 372676. All right. I was going to download, let me download Greece really quick for you guys. So we did that yesterday, right? Oh, didn't we do 2 of them? I did Greece and then you did 1, right? Christine?
We did Greece and Sri Lanka.
Thank you. Okay. So this one is Greece certificate workshop. And then this one. Yeah, she gave me this one. You should have heard me trying to pronunciate these. Certificate workshop. Okay. All right. So then I just go here, click, download it, and then you guys should be able to view it. No, it's not made for kids. I can get money now, but I don't because you get commercials in them and I want to make sure you guys get in and get trained. So, all right. And I make it public. Okay. All right. I'll do the other one in just one moment. But what I wanted to show you is how I promote. Okay. If you want to back on solid ground, one of our agents, she just went on a cruise, had a sloth, got a hold of sloth. I didn't get to. All right. So again, up here, I have this posted, best decision I ever made. Who is ready for a change? I talk about our business. I have Tap My Bio, which is a cool program right here that lists my Facebook page, my video, Instagram, website, business. Oh, somebody also had something about, oh, we got it, Branch Up. Somebody asked about Branch Up. You guys still need to know what Branch Up is? All right. Then change your life or somebody else's right there. Sign up for the thing. But what I do I have here? Oh, no. What I usually do on the video itself, I will go in and like if I have somebody that's interested and that signed up to come to the presentation and then either didn't go or right here. So they sign up and then if they didn't go, or if they did go but didn't respond back to me, you know, I just go in and I see, you know, who didn't go, and then I go and send them, you were interested in travel. So here is a video in case you missed the live one, okay? And then I share my video, okay? So what I do is I share my Calendly so they'll sign up. And then if they don't make the actual one or don't sign up or don't get back to me, then I send the video. That's what I do on every single person that responds to my ad. I then share the video. Okay. And I have a lot of people say, oh, okay, I just watched the video because I couldn't make it to the other one or whatever. And they sign up. So if you guys don't know how to use Calendly, we just put a training out on that. And yeah, my big thing is follow up. I actually, Amy Cabrera, it took her 6 months to sign up with me. Like, look at her now. She's almost a 2-star. And, you know, she kept putting me off. And you know what I did? I kept going and going. You sure? You ready to be an agent yet? Here, watch this video. Here, do this, you know? So again, don't ever give up. Keep going until they say, stop. Okay. Until they yell at you, then you can remove them. Okay. But that's what I do. I just follow up here, right here, how to book meetings here. So great training here. Let me see if I can share it. Am I missing something? How do I share it? Anyway, it's here in our thing. Let me see. I think I can go here. There we go. All right, here it is. If you want to click on that, the way I do this, it's in the chats as well. Yes. And you know what else I do on my Calendly? An hour after the presentation, I will send an email. It automatically does it for me. And it says, thank you for attending. If you're ready to get started, here is my link. If you didn't get a chance to view it, here is the recording of the presentation. If you'd like to reschedule to a live one, here is that. Okay, so I give them 3 options. And also, I've had people that have gone, signed up, and I didn't even have a chance to even talk to them or hear anything because it just was automatic. Okay, so again, you know, you never know. So yeah, I put that in there. I send out reminders. So Calendly is amazing. I think it's like $5 or $15 or something a month, but it's worth it, especially if you want to earn residual income, guys. Again, any way you can earn money, do it. But it is optional, but it's changed my life. I was able to quit a full-time job to do this. So definitely, you know, it's the way to go. And again, you know, we just got paid residuals. I got about 5,000, 6,000 yesterday. So it's well worth it. Okay. And then, you know, the traveling I've been doing, because again, you can travel right from your, or work right from your phone. So when I went to Costa Rica, I was in the rainforest booking Carnival cruise. Do you send your sign up link with the video? No, I do not. Okay, so what I do, this is what I do, is I send a message. Let me pull it up. It's called Mist. So this is my verbiage that I use. Hi, you were interested in working in travel. Here is a recorded version of the webinar in case you missed the live one. I'm also doing a Valentine's Day special, a Christmas special, whatever you want to use, where you will also receive a 2-night hotel voucher upon signing up. Please let me know if you have any questions and have a great day. And then I attach the video. Okay. And then what happens is, like I said, a lot of them will come back and say, oh, thank you. Or I just watched it. I'm ready to sign up. But no, I never send the link until they come back and say they're ready. And then I send my link. Congratulations. Make sure you do an email. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. I think that's all I have for today. Kind of a long day, kind of went over a lot of stuff. I hope you guys learned something. What I wanted to share, another thing really quick. I know Christine caught you up on some of it, but I wanted to show you the groups. Okay, like I said, a lot of I don't pay for any advertising. I do pay for now, but I didn't. I do now because I'm making money. Okay, but go into these groups right up here, groups, and sign up for a bunch of them. I'm signed up with 450 or so groups. Okay, Illinois, right here, Australia free business advertisement. But go in here and, like I was talking about earlier, about look at the group. How many people? First, you want to make sure there's at least 5,000, preferably 40,000. So you want to look at the group. You also want to look at, you know, if you go to post, like if you're posting about a business opportunity, you want to see, is there other people posting about right here? So here, 7 hours ago, you don't want to compete with your fellow agents, okay? So this one I'd skip over. I wouldn't post on this one, okay? But you just want to look and see. You also want to look and see if people are commenting, because as I said, a lot of them are shell groups, meaning people create them for themselves so they can grab your people, okay? So again, I'm not seeing very many likes or comments on this group, as you see. So this one I probably wouldn't post it, okay? Let's check another one. So that's also stay-at-home mom and dads, 45,000, okay? This one looks like a fun one to do, okay? Again, how will I earn money? Okay, doesn't say anything about travel. That doesn't look like travel. That doesn't look like travel. Self-made, I don't know. All right, so this one I would probably post in, okay? So what I'm going to do is look, because I probably already have done some posts in here. Right here. Okay, I just did this on February 15th, looking for people to book cruises, etc. Okay, copy that. Okay, you can copy that. Okay, so I just did that the other day, but I'll do it again. So So all you do is you go here to your photos. As I said, remember, all you do is save your pictures. Right click, save your pictures. Come on, where's my pictures? All right. Can you please help me log in? Yeah, Royal Caribbean. Hey, Christine, while I'm doing this, are you able to get her the link for Royal Caribbean so we can try to get her signed up? If you don't mind, or is Sandy still on? All right. As I said, I think this is one that what's her name? Hold on. Nikki had done in a training. Okay. And again, you can use this. Okay. It's right here in my page. So you can come in and use it again, and then you post this. That's it. Hit post and date. There you go. You've already got a posting. Okay. So I usually will do that. I used to do about 5 groups in the morning, 5 groups in the afternoon, and 5 groups in the evening. When you do these posts, you want to make sure also that you are changing up the wording a little so you don't get put into jail book or Facebook jail. All right. Any questions on that? Cruising power. Okay, there you go, Kathy. So where you're going to go into cruising power, the link, she just gave it to you. And guys, if you want to join us, we're on number 5 tomorrow. Get in and finish these cruise lines because they give amazing, amazing deals. They also offer you to come on the ship as a fam trip. Norwegian invited us out to the sail on the Joy, stay overnight 24 hours for free because they moved the ship over from the European side to the West Coast and they needed to make sure their staff was ready for the next day sailing. So they said, okay, you know, Amber, Sarah, do you guys want to come and join us? Yeah, I do. Well, I wasn't registered with them. I didn't get an invite. Thank God Eileen did. Her husband couldn't go, so she invited me. We got steak, lobster, scallops, every cocktail on the ship, got a balcony room, all for free. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure you get registered with all these cruise lines because they give amazing deals. All right, so once you get in and register, the trainings then, so here you're going to register, create an account. Once you get registered, you're going to sign in. And then you're going to go here to training and benefits. You're going to go right here and do Royal Caribbean. Again, you get travel agent discount rates. So make sure you do that, but you go to Royal Caribbean, and then this is all the trainings that we have done. All the answers are in my YouTube channel. So you're going to go here, see courses. And as you see, we've already done all these. So it's a lot. So it's fun when you do it together. So if you guys can, you know, stay with us and do them, great. If not, like I said, tomorrow we're going to start here. And then we should be done by the next Sunday and then do our test, the final exam. All right. So again, all the training is right here in our YouTube channel. The link, you know, with all of them is in our right here in our incentive group, where you can go in and again get all the answers, follow along on your phone on the videos on the YouTube, and then do the test online. Okay, so right under here under featured, right here. So again, down here, Royal Caribbean. And again, thank you, Sandy. So these we've all completed, and these 2 are the only 2 left. Okay. So here is the spreadsheet with all of them, the link, the YouTube video. Okay. Does that help? Did you get in, Kathy? And does anybody have anything else? Otherwise, we'll see you for Royal Caribbean tomorrow and the Philippines on Tuesday. Is everybody good? Yes, yes, yes. All right, thank you. So I hope you guys learned a lot. Again, I appreciate you guys and hope you guys have an amazing, amazing weekend. I'm gonna go buy some tile now. And again, sorry it was a little long, but I gotta record it, and make sure you do those daily commissions and mock bookings. Thanks, guys. Bye. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate it.